"I won't invest for retirement until I'm too old to enjoy it" is a common excuse for not saving money. It is possible to save too much money for retirement, too. On the other hand, the question of whether you are saving enough for retirement is increasingly common. After reaching their goals, the prudent investors and savers could find that they are saving more than they should. Down the road, these people might find that their financial finish line is getting farther and farther away. They might adopt the mindset that there is never enough money. Although saving money is a wise habit, it's important to understand your situation in order to find the right balance. Holding this belief may prevent you from experiencing the joy of being present in the moment. You don't want to work 80 hours a week your entire career, delaying fulfilling experiences until you're retired and can begin living life to the fullest. Additionally, you want to ensure that you won't run out of money and that you may retire at a respectable age. You can assess if you're saving enough for your future by considering the following points. What kind of lifestyle would you wish to have in retirement? Some people want to live in a nice home in a desired neighborhood, or they want multiple vehicles to drive, depending on their needs. Other people are perfectly happy living in a modest home with minimal headaches and little upkeep, driving older and less fancy vehicles, owning fewer possessions. They may not care about traveling frequently and are happy with free or inexpensive entertainment like going to the park. It's safe to say that most people will end up compromising and achieving a comfortable lifestyle that still allows them to enjoy the things that are important to them. Whatever you choose is fine as long as you can reasonably earn the income needed and strike the right balance between living for today and preparing for the future. Once you determine the lifestyle that you want, the next step is to find a job that allows you to do what you want. Figuring out how much it will cost is relatively simple. If your retirement expenses will be roughly what you spend during your working years, it will be more difficult for those who expect a different post-work lifestyle. It's impossible to calculate exactly how much money you'll need, but you should be able to get a good idea. For example, if you want a beach house, you'll know roughly how much that will cost. The cost, as well as the monthly expenses, you'll need to know how much it will cost to keep your primary residence, including taxes, utilities, and the occasional remodel costs of the home you want to have. How much do you intend to spend on dining out or entertainment? While you won't be able to know the precise cost owing to inflation and continual price variations, an estimate should be enough. Once you know how much money you'll need for the type of retirement lifestyle you want, you can figure out how to get there. First, multiply your retirement income needs by 25 to get an idea of how much money you will need to invest. For example, if you need $100,000 in annual income before taxes, multiply that by 25 to get an idea of how much money you'll need to invest. $2,500,000 means that's how much you'll need in investments. This is based on a 4% withdrawal rate considered a sustainable amount in the finance community. It's not a perfect formula, and there are many variables. It depends on the age you plan on retiring, your investment returns, and so on, which can be adjusted over time if necessary. The next step will help you decide how much you need to invest based on a few factors. The first question to ask is how long until you'd like to retire. Then, how much money you currently have invested, and what type of investment returns are reasonable for your portfolio. Fluctuations, not to mention the prospect of a prolonged bear market. According to Investopedia, the S&P 500 has had an average annual return of more than 10% since its inception in 1926. If you have all of your investments in the S&P 500, assuming a future 10% annual return is reasonable, you can find out how much you should invest. You'll need to invest regularly to get where you want to go. For example, say you're 45 years old and want to retire by 65. You have about $350,000 saved for retirement right now, but you want to know exactly how much you need to save every month to ensure you reach that goal without ever having to rely on Social Security. Even when eligible, your annual spending is reasonable at $75,000. Aside from inflation changes, expect those expenses to remain the same. Multiply your annual spending amount by 25 to produce as much income in today's money. You'll need approximately $1,875,000. Assuming a moderate 4% inflation rate, the adjusted value of $1,875,000 is about $4,100,000. In other words, after accounting for inflation, that's how much money you'll need because the dollar will have much less purchasing power after 20 years. Achieving this would require saving about $25,000 per year. After calculating how much you're going to need, thousands of dollars each year could cause you to miss out on spending on today's excitement, such as a vacation of a lifetime with your family. If you can afford to make a long-awaited purchase without sacrificing your retirement but choose not to, you may be putting away too much. You can save more, such as $30,000 or $35,000 per year, just to be safe. That isn't necessary, so why waste today's time and money on it? Every dollar you set aside today is a trade for the future. Extra money down the road won't hurt unless it prevents you from enjoying things today. If you find that your excessive savings are straining your relationships or causing you to miss out on important family events, it's crucial to reassess your approach. Ask yourself, do you envision continuing to work? For some individuals, the idea of never working again holds appeal, and that's perfectly valid. However, many others derive fulfillment and satisfaction from work, viewing it as more than just a means to financial security. For them, work provides structure, purpose, and a sense of achievement. This might involve staying in your current job even as you age or venturing into entrepreneurship. It's essential to envision what you want your retirement to look like and the steps required to achieve it. While a comfortable retirement is desirable, prioritizing fulfillment and satisfaction throughout your working life is equally important. Falling into the trap of constantly chasing a shifting goalpost can lead to reaching old age without truly enjoying the fruits of your labor. Although concerns about financial security are valid, fixating on them excessively may result in a life spent worrying with no guarantee of a comfortable retirement. Finding the balance between saving for the future and enjoying the present is key. It's natural to have concerns about financial stability, but it's equally important to live a fulfilling life along the way. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, or making a positive impact in your community. Ultimately, retirement planning isn't just about accumulating wealth, it's about crafting a life that brings you joy and fulfillment both now and in the years to come. If you found this advice helpful, consider liking the video, subscribing to our channel for more insightful content, and leaving a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences with retirement planning. Your engagement helps us create more valuable content for our audience.